Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of Inside Guns with your host, me, the Yankee Marshal. I apologize that there's no green screen today. It's kind of a long story. I went to take down the light bar up above the green screen, and I took out what I thought was one toggle bolt for the light bar. Turned out it was one of the toggle bolts for the green screen. And when I went to step back out here, it swung down really hard and hit me in the side of the head. And in a fit of rage, since it was clearly its fault, not mine, I ripped it out of the wall and tossed it out in the gym. So it's laying out on the gym floor now, and I won't get the little hole patched up here till later tonight because it takes time for it to dry. So I won't be getting it reinstalled until tomorrow. So for now, there's no green screen. You're going to have to look at the boring wall and my safe door. I apologize. But that means I didn't have to change my shirt and hat before I did my video because it doesn't matter that I'm wearing green. But with that said, I want to get on with today's topic. If you've been watching the news, you may have seen that an IRS agent just killed another IRS agent. They had an accident at the range with a firearm, and now one IRS agent is dead, and the other one is facing possible charges. Now, a lot of people are going to say, oh yeah, this is a horrible thing. This is an example of why they shouldn't be building these armies. You know how all these alphabet agencies are building all these little private armies. And a lot of people are pointing to this and saying, this is a tragedy, and this is why you shouldn't try to train these desk jockeys to be soldiers. Well, I think they're getting the wrong message here. I don't see this as any great tragedy. I'm not going to blow it out of proportion. It's an isolated event where someone that shouldn't have been doing something did it and someone else paid the price. That happens. That's part of life. I'm not going to blow that out into an extreme thing. But it is a perfect example of the fact that they're doing this, that these alphabet agencies are trying to fill all these armed positions because they're building their own private little armies. Now, I'm not going to say that, the average agent or, desk jockey or pencil pusher can't safely handle a gun because that's detrimental to our side of the argument, where guns are easy to use. As long as you practice a little bit, get a little bit of skills under your belt, guns are simple tools, and most anyone of moderate intelligence can operate them safely. So I'm not going to go down that road of this is an example of what happens when people that shouldn't have guns and use that to say the IRS shouldn't be doing this with its agents. I'm going to say this is something to wake us up to the fact that they're building them and that they shouldn't be. Because the only reason they're building these little private armies, the Bureau of Land Management, the IRS, the Food and Drug Administration, the FDA, they're all building private armies. And they're doing it for one reason, because the government is afraid that the private standing armies they have now, which is the police, that they've been militarizing for a few decades now and bringing them into the fold of government-controlled agencies, big government-controlled agencies, who count on the federal government for their tools, their money, etc. They've been doing that for a while now, and now they've decided, those might not be enough if things get really bad. So we also need other private armies, that aren't soldiers, didn't swear an oath to the Constitution. They're loyal only to the government that hired them and the agency that hired them. And that way they can have even more, private mercenaries on the payroll just waiting for their marching orders if things ever get bad. That's what we need to pay attention to here. Not that the wrong person was being trained with a gun, but that he shouldn't be being trained anyway, because there shouldn't be an IRS armed task force, period. Like I said, they label them different things and call them different things, but they're all just the same thing. They're just a private standing army that is outside the military or military control that answers only to the government, just like police. That's what they are. And we need to put a stop to this. Bureau of Land Management doesn't need an army. If they meet resistance and they need help, that's what the FBI and the police and DOJ are for. They don't need to be able to enforce laws. They're supposed to just regulate the laws and, maintain the laws, not go out and strong arm people. That's other agencies' business. That's their job, to oppress the people. But the only reason they want these extra agencies for each group. Every, like I said, alphabet agency out there, the reason they want their own standing army is so that they can all join together when times get tough, and the government has that private army. When you add it to the police, they've got a huge number of people to repress the citizens. That's what it's all about. And that's what people need to be paying attention to, because if you're not paying attention, pretty soon the government is going to have 100% control of everything we do, and they will have the manpower and the firepower to enforce it. Hey, one more thing before I go here. I want to thank everybody that helped me find the Deadpool shifter knob. I actually found one. Avo357 found this one on OfferUp, which I didn't even know was a website, unopened. Some other people helped me find some used ones and everything else that I did buy one of. I can't remember who sent me the link to the eBay one, but I got that one so that I can repaint it, because I don't like the glossy on this, so I'm going to take the one that has the scratch paint and paint it a matte finish. Maybe use ceramic coat or something and see how that looks. But I wanted to thank Avo357 and everybody that helped me try to find one, because now I have it. Also, I want to let everyone know we have a new product over at TYMPpistolproject.com. It is the Zombie Survival Tool Shirt. It gives you options of good, better, and best when it comes to tools to use in defense against zombies. So if you want to support TYMPPP, go on over there and purchase the new shirt, or any of the shirts like the one I'm wearing here with Pooh and Piglet on it. Get whatever you want over there. It all supports TYMPPP. Also, the nomination process is open over there also. So use the box over there to nominate yourself if you think you're someone that can benefit from TYMPPP. Like I said, end of the month will be the cutoff for this month, and then it'll go to the judges, and then we'll be announcing the winners on the 15th of next month. So go on over and register if you think you're someone that could benefit from TYMPPP. And with that being said, I am out of here. I hope y'all enjoyed the show today, and I hope to see you again tomorrow. Until then, remember, always carry and stay safe until I see you again. And now I'm going to go install my Deadpool shifter knob.